Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chukunon So Captures, aka Mazi. Chakum, aka the Photo Cosmetic Surgeon. Welcome back to another camera tutorial video. Shout out to all my clients out there. You are appreciated. Special thanks to all the models and muses that I work with. You keep me inspired. One love to all my supporters on social media. You keep me going. Alright, so on today's camera tutorial, we're going to talk about picture control. So this isn't one of the, I guess, traditional camera settings that you would learn about. It's not one of like the pillars of photography or one of the things that kind of like affects exposure, you know, how bright a picture is, you know, kind of like those core things that have to deal with like motion blur, brightness, things like that. It might be called different things on different camera models, but this setting is kind of like, think about it like filters, you know what I'm saying? It kind of tells the camera how to adjust the colors and how vibrant it should be or how not vibrant the color should be. It's just kind of like a way to like tweak the colors automatically, like an automatic camera setting, all right? So I'm gonna show you my camera screen and we're just gonna go through it really quick. It's a pretty basic tutorial for today, all right? So follow me and we'll get started. All right, let's go. All right, so welcome to my camera screen and we're gonna talk about picture control. So that's this one right here. So we're gonna set this picture control and so there's a few of them here. So standard, this is just kind of like for basic pictures, nothing really special about it, just kind of like, you know, basic tones. Neutral, neutral tone, well, neutral setting, it just basically kind of mutes some of the colors, you know what I'm saying? It's more so, this is more so a setting for if you're gonna do like a lot of like post-processing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of post-processing, adding a lot more colors, like a lot of heavy editing, resaturating the picture a bunch more, maybe adding some LUTs and a bunch of other things on top of that, right? So I tend to not do that as much. The one that I use a lot is Vivid, because then that kind of gives you a lot of the colors, gives you everything to work with, right? It makes the, you know, the red's really red, the green's really green, the yellow's really yellow, you know, all that stuff. The blue's really blue, and then I can just turn them down and turn them up or turn them down as needed, you know what I'm saying? So I usually use Vivid, but I'll go through the rest of them here. Vivid. Monochrome is if you want to do black and white, you know, just a straight black and white picture, but of course you could always do that in Photoshop or Lightroom afterwards. So that's monochrome. Portrait, again, it's just a little bit more appropriate for if you're just taking like maybe some studio portraits and things like that. Vivid might be good for like parties, you know, events, things like that. Neutral. Neutral is like if you're probably doing some like really creative photography, you really want to add a bunch of like other effects, you know what I'm saying? So you probably have to have a pretty specific reason for shooting in neutral. And what do we got? Those, and then landscape. So if you're doing any type of landscape photography, you know, so like mountains and trees and things like that, then you might use landscape. All right. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. These are just a few of the examples that I use. Like I said, like I do things like parades and sunflower fields and, you know, parties and things like that. So I tend to use Vivid. If not, I'm probably just using standard. But yeah, that basically does it for that. And oops, I think I have it still in landscape. So I'm gonna set it back to Vivid. So yeah, that basically does it. I hope this was helpful for you. All right, so what'd you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Which camera setting for camera control do you think most applies to the shooting settings that you do? Do you do a lot of portraits? Do you do like landscape, like nature photography? Yeah, so just let me know which one you think works best. Let me know what type of camera you have. Is it called something different in your camera? Do you have more settings in your camera for this specific function? Are there less settings? Yeah, so if you learned something in this video, please like it, share it with a friend, and please continue to support this YouTube channel, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you can get a notification anytime that I post a new video. All right, so I hope this video was informative, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Take care.